Hey guys, yesterday I didn't get to do the Scorpio reading. I did a collective live and everything, so I'm going to try to get, don't hold me to this for sure, but I'm going to try my best to get Scorpio and the extended out today, as well as Sagittarius. I just don't feel comfortable without my earrings, so excuse me. So, let's get to it. Yes, I'm still on the road. Tomorrow I'll be heading north, going to Galveston. I want to check that beach out tomorrow, but I'm waiting for the weather to clear out because the weather has been got yucky here, and the wind was really, really high and stuff today. I don't want to drive with the wind high like that because it's a couple 100 miles north. So I am sticking around just a little while longer, and I'm going to go check out the beach up there next. So let's see what's happening for our Scorpio group today. If you'll notice, I'm doing these readings live because I'm on the road and I'm not at the desktop to where I can upload the videos, which in a way saves me time, believe it or not. And I'll leave them. This time, I'm leaving this one unlisted. I'm not going to put it up there until I'm done with it, you know. And I do the extended, and then I'll release them at the same time. So, anyway, let's see what is going on with our Scorpio collective. Need to see what's happening for Scorpio and who is in their life. What's most affecting them right now for Scorpio. Show me recent past, current energies, and what they might not see coming for Scorpio. All right. There's that second chakra again. So that's something that looks good for you. In the recent past, it looks like that first chakra was definitely out of balance. That's your root chakra. You know, like you didn't feel very grounded at all. And then we have, in the current energy, the garden and the gate. Looking out on the horizon, thinking about going out into the garden of ideas, thoughts, and things like that. You're opening up to new things. In other words, you just got to get through the gate, you know. And in the near future, maybe perhaps in the past, there was a lot of jealousy, envy. Either you were facing for outward towards someone, or some way somebody felt about you. And I'm seeing that second chakra balancing coming in also on the underside. And so we'll take a look at that. The numbers that are on the board right now are 8, 3, 2, 20, 30, 35, and 36, and 9. 9 is my life path number. That's fun. Let's see. I want to read the 36 to you, which is at the bottom of the deck. This is intimacy and creativity, okay? Anything orange. So, orange stones, things like that. That's something you could carry that helps with that. But it's greater creativity and comfort and being more comfortable with being open and intimate. All right, this is a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely, is what this is about. And the garden and the gate is a very similar energy. This is when you're actually taking the action. It's in your thought process and you're devising a plan. You know, you're getting so close to the gate that you're about ready to pop out of it. And creativity is abundant in that energy, which I love to see. Love, love, love to see that. Oh yeah, these cards. So let's see what you've been dealing with. I like those cards. I like that this envy card is finally starting to turn the other way. You know, no longer, this is cutting out a lot of negative thinking too in the near future. You know, if you're feeling feelings of jealousy, then that's a you problem. You know, that's not a them problem. And if people are feeling that way about you, that's on them. It's not on you. You know, and be honored. I tell people, and you've seen these posts on Facebook before, I mean, are you intimidated or am I intimidating? I don't mean to be intimidating at all. That's not who I am, you know? So it's kind of the same thing, and people show jealousy or whatever, and I never understood that, why people would be jealous of me, by no means, you know? Now, I have been jealous of people before. On this side of things, I really catch that, and I feel like jealousy is a really negative pattern to be in. And I want to build people up now. I'm not jealous. I want to see them win, you know. There's no room for jealousy when you're looking for others to be able to win too. Because when you realize that we're all connected, everybody's connected, then you understand that when someone else wins, so do you. Capricorn is no longer in Pluto. So it's not about power and control, that there's always got to be a winner and a loser. That don't mean that there's participation trophies handed out either. You know, if you don't participate, you don't get a trophy. If you don't win, you don't get a trophy either. You know, but what's important is that you try. With everything in you, you try, you know. And then you be your own cheerleader as far as that goes. Don't look for validation outside. In the current energy, I've got someone that feels like there was an opportunity or a new start that didn't take place. There's hopes and dreams with the Aquarian energy. Perhaps a feeling that you want everybody to win. That makes sense why the envy card is in reverse. You're looking at it and you're saying, what are these hopes and dreams that I have? What are the hopes and dreams that the others in my life have? Have I missed the opportunity for this? That's the question at hand here, you know, and that's in the way that you look at things. If you walked away from an opportunity, then okay, then you chose not to have that opportunity. I'm also looking that, you know, don't lose hope on your dreams, because the way this is turned, if this had come in this way, then it felt like you were in that energy for a long time. But the way it came in like this is you were hopeful. There was a great hope, and you could see the healing energy was there, and it got dashed just a little bit. And we want to look and see why that is. In the recent past, we were coming out of a heartbreak. We were starting to pull those swords out of our heart for some reason. Maybe we can. It's also a number of completion, that 10. So somewhere, somehow in this situation, in the recent past, we were beginning to heal. That makes sense why the Aquarius card is here. We were healing, but something has halted that for a moment. Interesting. We don't want to walk away. Somebody here does not want to walk away from something. You don't want to leave behind something that you feel is solid, good, a dream and a hope. Somebody also feels like that they're not getting the truth about something, that they're not hearing the truth, or that they don't have all the knowledge. There's a lot of thought around that. We've got air signs, are on the table for sure. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you may be dealing with an air sign, Scorpio. But somebody does not want to leave behind something. Now, remember I said that the way that you look at this means that the opportunity came. The new start was here. It may still be here. It's how you're looking at it. You don't want to walk away, so you need to look at that emotion around, I don't want to walk away from this. I don't want to leave this. This is part of my dream, my hope, my healing. And it's turned clockwise as though it's getting ready to go upside down, like we're completely losing it. You haven't lost yet. You might think you do, but you haven't actually lost anything. It's still here. The healing for sure, because those 10 swords were falling out in the recent past. So something happened that has brought in some healing. Now, here's the Four of Pentacles in the near future that's in the reverse. Upright, this card is a miser energy or just maintenance. And maybe you feel like going forward that you've lost some footing. Our Four of Pentacles is turned upside down and we're sitting in the Two of Pentacles. We're having trouble maintaining something and now we're trying to juggle two pentacles. So maybe there's some releasing of energies or releasing of other options this card could be. That's a card of dropping things, sometimes dropping the ball, or no longer being able to maintain. Now we're juggling too. That's a lot of back and forth energy here. Somebody's going in hermit mode. That's Virgo energy in hermit mode. This is a lot like this card. I see the opportunities at hand. I'm looking out into the garden. All the opportunities are here. You may be developing a plan to tackle these two pentacles. There's a lot of options on the table as an outside energy with the Seven of Cups. Be careful not to get too dreamy about it, that they're not illusions. I'm looking at my options. I'm hermiting away. I'm not really talking to anybody. I'm healing. The outcome is healing a heart, a broken heart here. And here's peace. Peace coming in with the new start. See, I told you the whole thing wasn't gone. Maybe passion, the passionate side or something, but just offering peace or getting an offer of peace going forward. Walking away from ignoring the opportunities that are before you and maybe opening up communication with someone who you view as wish fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. So Aquarius is on the table, Virgo's on the table, and we've also got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I really like this reading, Scorpio. I'm very interested to know what this dream was that has got you in the reverse over here, almost. I want to know what the healing is or what the blockage could be from this. I also want to see what these options are that are coming in from the outside energy, and what's going to instigate this envy feeling turning in, and how do you get out of this gate? That's what I want to look at in the extended. In the near future here, I am seeing a fire sign and possibly a Capricorn. You may feel like you need to defend yourself against Aries, Leo, Sag, or Capricorn, or possibly a Taurus going forward. But that's something that we're going to have to go deeper into. Let me get you an animal oracle card for advice before I go to the extended. Any advice for the Scorpios who can't go to the extended? The extended will be over on my Patreon. It's $7 a month to get all the extendeds. You get unlimited extendeds. All the content on there is just one price. I'm not changing that tier. It's $7 a month. That's consistent for me. It helps me make it worth my time. And it allows you guys to get more content and have a more personal relationship with me. You can direct message me on there and everything. Advice for Scorpio, please. Please consider becoming a second member. I also still have openings for personal reads. I'm doing 1 hour for $35, okay? So if you guys are needing something more personal, please holler at me on there, okay? All the information is in the About section. All right, Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. It's important to be open to receive. You can doubt. Your doubt and insecurities can definitely dash dreams, hopes, and healing. Because if you don't have an optimistic outlook, using that Sagittarian energy toward being open to things, then it's not necessarily, you're not necessarily going to end up having those things to come into your life because you're not leaving room for them. And start to meditate. If you have to get out in nature, walk. This says do a walking meditation each day for the next week. That's specific. To me, that just means get out in nature, get your feet on the ground, make sure you're grounded, and get away from electronics and things like that. Pay attention to the wildlife around you. Meditate. You know, that don't mean you sit here and go, no. It just means you get into the quiet so you can hear God speak to you, you know. And this is a good time to go on a new adventure. If you're standing here looking out at the garden from the gate and you ain't opened the gate door, sometimes you just got to take that leap and go do it, you know. And all right, Scorpio, that's your reading. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, please do so. This is Southeastern Soul Tribe on the road, and I appreciate your support, and I look forward, hopefully you can go over to the extended and get the rest of this reading. If not, I know that you got what you needed today from this reading. Love and light, guys.